Nose guard 66, Tyler Hopi. Tackle 77, Andy Hugden. And number 40, Dustin Smith. Linebacker 53, James Osley. Backer 42, Josie Jewell. Cornerback 33, Josh Eady. The other corner, number 2, Brett Johnson. That's strong safety 20, Adrian Nimrod. And free safety 25, Drew Schwartz.
Welcome back to Viking Stadium. Western Dubuque has deferred their choice to the second half. Decorah will start on offense, and we'll move from right to left as we look at the stadium. Back deep for Decorah will be Drew Schwartz and Josh Eady. Schwartz averaging 30.8 a return. Eady averaging 17 a return. The second leading kickoff man in the district is Nick Cruzy, averaging 50 yards kickoff. He's put 4 of his 32 in the end zone. He will kick off from left to right. We're ready to go with week number 9 of the high school football season. Cruzy has the okay from the official, and the kick. It bounces at the 20-yard line, gets by Eady, rolls inside the 5, picked up by Eady at the 3. He bobbles it momentarily in the center of the field. He runs to his left and gets smothered back near the 10-yard line. So the Vikes will start with lousy field position. Down there on special teams for Western Dubuque was Austin Hush. So didn't catch the ball on the return that time, and it's first and 10 from the 10-yard line.
Well, Darren, no, it was kind of a goofy kick. It was kind of a, wobbly kick. I think we were a little out of position, but give Western Dubuque credit. They did a good job of kind of pinning us deep into a corner and not allowing a whole much of a return.
Johnson to the left side, wing left to Schwartz, tight end right. Peter split backs, Holt and Josie give to Holt. Johansson sneaks his way off left guard out to near the 14-yard line. Brought down on the play by Dylan James. It's a gain of 4 yards.
Well, lead play there. Jewell led the way, caused some interference up front. There was a hole there. James did a good job. I think he's their third leading tackler. Came in there from his safety position to make the tackle.
Football on the left or near side hash mark. Second down and 6 from the 14-yard line. Breitmeyer to the right side. Wing right is Schwartz. Tight end left side is Peter. Split backs with Johansson and Jewell. Qualley takes, gives off the left side to Josie, and he buries his way forward to the 16-yard line. Brought down on the play by Blake Cass. It's a gain of 2 yards. Third down 4 for Decorah.
Well, leading tackler Blake Cass has 60 tackles on the year. He showed right there from his linebacker position. They're playing that 43 defense, Darren, and I don't know. We did an okay job of picking him up, but not enough there. Jewell didn't have a whole lot of room to run. Did a little bit on himself to gain a couple yards.
3rd and 4 from the 16. Receivers left and right. Slide to the left side. Drop it a throw is Qualley. Swings it out right side. The pass too tall for Johansson. Incomplete. In coverage was Riley Feifler, and it's 4th down.
Well, I think Jake delivered that ball a little early, Darren. I think he needed to wait another half second there for Holt to break. Holt was open on the play, a little flat flare. Just overthrew him a little bit, and the Vikings have one of their first 3 and outs that I can remember in a long time.
First one on an opening drive of the season as James Osley at 38 won a punt, takes a low snap from Peter Kephart and gets the kick away. It angles down to the near sideline and will go out of bounds in the vicinity of the 40-yard line. So not a good start for the Decorah Vikings. The line judge will walk up the sideline and mark it out of bounds at the 42-yard line. So only a 26-yard punt, no return. So a little bit of adversity to start things here. 10:35 to play first quarter. Western Dubuque on the field for the first time in a 0-0 game.
Well, Darren, not exactly what you want to see off that first series now off the punt from Osley, but nonetheless, they're in the situation. Let's see what they can do with it.
3 receivers set, 2 left, 1 right. Split backs in the backfield with Cass and with Cody Reimer. The quarterback Kramer gives up the middle to Cass, and he gets bent back from the 41-yard line. Reimer got brought down by Josie Jewell. James Osley also there were Austin Ashbacker and Andy Hubden. It is a gain of 2, so a second down upcoming.
Well, they tried to blast it between the tackles, Darren. Not a whole lot of room to operate there. Hubden as you mentioned, Hovey also there. Not a whole lot of room to operate there for Western Dubuque.
Second down, call it about 8+ from the 41-yard line. 3 receivers set, 2 left, 1 right. Split backs Reimer and Cass. The quarterback, Dylan Kramer, takes the snap, short drop. He'll throw the right side. He'll throw it short of his intended target. Dylan James, the leading receiver in the district, covered in the left flat or the right flat offensively by Josh Eady. It's third down upcoming.
Well, the flat was open there, Darren. James tried to go down and get the football. Kramer didn't deliver it very well for James to be open there, but fortunately for the Vikes, fell incomplete. 2
minutes into the game, no score. 3rd and 8 for Western Dubuque from the Decorah 41-yard line. Tyler Donovan in motion right to left. Here is Kramer taking the snap, and he got buried right away. Pat Truan fires Josie Jewell, who buries Kramer back at the 49-yard line, a loss of 8.
Nobody picked him up, Darren. Absolutely nobody picked Jewell up on the play, fired, as you alluded to, and Kramer had no chance.
Josie Jewell getting his 3rd sack and his 8th TFL of the season. Riley Pfeiffer on in punt formation with Brett Johnson and Josie Jewell back deep for Decorah.
Watch it now.
They run out of a spread punt set. Snap back, head high, no pressure. He'll move forward, get the kick away. Angles down to the far sideline at the 20, rolls inside the 10, and it will down right at the 10-yard line. Down there to cover it up was Cody Reimer. So a punt of 39, no return. So far the field position game being won by Western Dubuque. It's 0-0, 9:08 to play, quarter number 1.
Well, if you want to get style points, that punt wasn't one, but it was effective, Darren. Doesn't matter how you get it there. Anytime you can get a ball down inside your opponent's 20-yard line, you're doing some good, and Decorah is going to start again second drive with some lousy field position.
1st and 10 from the 11-yard line, right to left. Johnson right, wing right is Schwartz. Tight end left is Peter. Split backs Holton Josie. The give on a wing back sweep to Schwartz, who bobbles the handoff. He'll run to his left, gets across the 10, hit by Blake Cass on the near side hash mark, and brought down near the 12-yard line. Maybe a yard and a half for Drew Schwartz on the play, 2nd and long.
Well, that wasn't very fluid, Darren. There was a bobbled snap off the fly sweep there, and fortunately for the Vikes, Schwartz was able to corral it. Drew maybe should have tucked that thing up and run it up the field more instead of trying to dance around there and get his shoulders north and south. Good lateral pursuit, though, by the Bobcats.
2nd and 9 from the 12-yard line. Wing right is Sweska. Split to the right side, Johnson. Taking the snap is Qualley. Trap play right side. Johansson runs to the 15, tripped up to the 20-yard line. A trip-up tackle came from the safety, Dylan James, that time to bring him down. Johansson able to get an 8 on the play. It's 3rd down, very short, 4 minutes in, no score.
Well, Darren, if Decorah blocks their stunting correctly, it can go for big, and that's exactly what happened there. We picked up that stunt, or that backer that fired there in the hole, and that's exactly what happened. Enabled Johansson to get some yards.
3rd and 1 from the 19. Split backs, 2 tight end. Pitch goes left side to Josie Jewell. He runs across the 20. He keeps his balance, gets brought down on the left or near side hash mark at the 27-yard line. He was brought down on the play by Brendan Koperick. It's a gain of 8 and the first down of the night for Decorah.
Well, that's been our bread and butter play when you need to pick up a first down, is give the ball to Josie with the head of steam, going and off the pitch. Have to give credit to our offensive line, but then Josie ran over a couple defenders as well.
1st and 10, 27-yard line. 7.5 to play, first quarter, no score. Split backs, wing right, receivers left and right. Qualley takes the snap, dropping back to throw. Qualley with time, rolling to his right, fires over the middle. The catch is made. A nice grab made by Brett Johnson at the 34-yard line, who came back for the football and a gain of 7 yards.
Well, Johnson just drug across the field. Qualley bought some time. The pocket was sort of collapsing on him. Bought some time, set his feet. Nicely delivered football. Johnson made a good grab on the football as well.
2nd and 3 from the 34-yard line. Vikes right to left here in the first quarter. Out of the huddle they come with Drew Schwartz split to the left near side. Tight end right, Johnson. Tight end left is Peter. Split backs with Johansson and Jewell. Qualley under his center, Peter Kephart. Long count at the line. He'll take the snap. He'll give to Josie left side. Hole and more across the 35, across the 40, and brought down by Blake Cass at the 45-yard line. Correction, it was Dylan James. It's a gain of 11 to a first down for Decorah.
A lot of movement up front, Darren, by Western Dubuque. They're really trying to confuse our blocking schemes, but not that time. The timing of Qualley and Jewell was to perfection right there, but then our offensive line all across the board, quick and power side, did a great job of picking up the blocks.
1st and 10 from the 45-yard line, halfway point, first quarter, no score. Qualley takes the snap, gives on a sweep right to Johansson. A block for Osley, runs to the 50, runs 45, he's to the 40, and wrestled out of bounds. At the 39-yard line, Riley Pfeiffer brought him down on the Western Dubuque sideline. It's a gain of 16 to a 1st and 10.
Well, we had a couple guys on the ground, Darren. I think that was, I believe that was Kephart out there that pancaked somebody, but then you have to give credit to Cole Sweska, who blocked the edge on the play, Darren. Cole did a great job there of blocking that edge and holding off that last defender. I think Cole's looking for his mouth guard here.
And he found it. So 1st down and 10 at the 39-yard line. He picked it up in a muddy part of the field, so that ought to taste good. 1st down and 10 from the 39-yard line in Western Dubuque territory. Football right or far side, half mark. Johnson to the right side, Schwartz to the left. Wing right is Peter, split backs Jewell and Johansson. Qualley under center, takes the snap, pushes on. He'll throw the left side, going for Schwartz, makes the catch at the 35 beyond the numbers and dragged to the sideline at the 31-yard line. Brought down on the play by Cody Reimer. It is a gain of 8 yards.
Well, Darren, we did a good job there picking up some blocks. They're really trying to confuse our line. They're in that 43 alignment. They sometimes creep up one of those backers to play a 50, kind of like a 52 defense. That time they blitzed. We picked it up and picked up positive yardage.
2nd and 1 from the 31-yard line. Qualley takes, gives to Johansson on our crossbuck play, left side, runs over a guy at the 25, carries the tackler inside the 20 and brought down between the numbers and a hash mark on the near side by Dylan James at the 17, 14 to the good and a 1st down. Johansson with a Josie Jewell type run there.
Yeah, he's taking some notes, and Holt's not afraid to deliver some blow there, and that's exactly what he did. Lowered his pad level and ran somebody over. A good job that time by our quick side to open up a gap for him to run through as well.
Halfway point, first quarter, no score. 1st and 10 from the Western Dubuque 17. Johnson left, wing left, Schwartz, I formation. Johansson in Jewell, giving a wing back sweep. No, it's a give up the middle to Josie Jewell as he tried the right side. He'll move ahead to the 15-yard line. Brought down on the play by Mason Simon Wrestler. It's a gain of 2 for Josie Jewell.
Well, the way that they're moving guys around, Darren, I think we're doing a pretty good job on this drive of picking it up. That time they guessed right, but Jewell gave somebody a two-second ride there and a 2-yard gain.
2nd and 8 from the 15th, 10th play of the drive. Johnson to the right side, wing right is Sweska. Tight end left, Peter, I formation in the backfield. Qualley off play action, has time in the pocket, steps up, throws the right side, going for Peter, diving attempt, incomplete. The ball a little wide of the mark. There in coverage was Dylan James at the goal line. It's 3rd down.
Well, try to drag Peter across the middle of the field. Decent coverage, but Qualley put the ball out there for Michael to go get it. Just couldn't come up with the catch. It would have been a tough catch, but a good job there by Qualley to elude a rusher and set his feet and throw the football.
5:20 to play, first quarter, no score. 3rd and 8 from the 15. Johnson to the right side. Schwartz off to the left, I formation in the backfield with Josie and Holt. Qualley takes, gives to Holt. Johansson running left. He runs to the 13-yard line and gets brought down on a nice open field tackle by Dylan James. It's a gain of 2 yards and a 4th down upcoming for Decorah.
Well, we tried the lead play, but James did a good job of kind of bouncing off a blocker there and showing some resistance and bringing down Johansson for a minimal gain.
Josh Lee is 3 for 3 on field goals this year, as long as 37. Peter Kephart is the snapper, and Bryce Pierce will be the holder. The angle will be to the left side, and it'll be a 30-yard attempt. The lines are down. Snap to Pierce. He puts it down for Lee's kick, and it is up, and it is through. So with 4:38 to play here in the first quarter, the Vikings take a 3-0 lead, and let's take a break for Wicks Construction. Welcome back, everybody, to Viking Stadium. 3-0 Decorah, 4:38 to play here in quarter number 1. Darren Swenson, John Carlson, back with you here at Viking Stadium tonight. Coach O will be back with us for the playoffs next week. He's down watching the Perry Blue Jays play their final game of the season tonight. Josh Lee will kick off from right to left. 3 men standing inside the 5. One of them is Chris Dempsey. In the center is Riley Pfeiffer. And on the near side is Dawson Nimmers. Josh Lee with the approach and the kick. The kick goes deep. Dempsey going to make the catch at the 5. Runs it straight ahead to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, 25. Dempsey across the 30 and brought down at the 32-yard line. Andy Strand there on kick coverage for Decorah.
Well, they have a very well schemed return in that they've got a wall of blockers in front of them, kind of like a wedge, if you will, and hit that wedge and had some interference in front to get up past the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. Split backs in the backfield. On a wing back right is James. Split receiver left side. Tight end right is Evan Ross. Kramer takes the snap. Off play action, rolling to his left side. Has nice protection. He'll throw it to the left side. Incomplete. Dylan James was the intended receiver. Josh Eady in coverage at the 45. Just a poorly thrown football. Yeah, well, anytime you're booting Darren, it's a tough throw, especially when he's throwing across his body. He's going to his left, having to throw back kind of to his right. James came from his wingback position there, drug all the way across the field, tried to sit in the Viking zone, but couldn't come up with the football.
2nd and 10 from the 32. Split to the left side, Dylan James, wingback right. Split backs in the backfield. Ross, the tight end, right side of the line. Kramer takes, gives up the middle to Dawson Nimmers, and he doesn't get much off right guard as he's brought down in the center of the field at the 33-yard line. A gain of 2 yards, if that. 3rd and long for Western Dubuque. 3-0 Decorah, 4:12 to play first quarter.
We haven't seen a whole lot of teams being able to run successfully through the tackles, and right there, Viking defensive line did a good job. Andy Hovden, Hovey, Ashbacker clogged that hole up.
3rd down and 8. James and Tyler Donovan to the left side. Split backs in the backfield. Ross, the tight end, right side of the line. Kramer under his center. Sean Wagner takes the snap. Half roll to the left. Lost his footing, and down he goes at the 30-yard line. Tyler Hovey there to cover him up right there, but give the tackle to the turf. 2nd sack of the night.
They had 2 receivers out there, Darren, but we had about 6 defensive guys dropping into coverage, so chances of getting that pass completed were slim to none.
So 2nd punt of the night for Western Dubuque. First one went 39 yards for Pfeiffer. Johnson and Jewell back deep for Decorah. Spread punt formation for Western Dubuque. Snap back in good shape. He'll move forward and get the kick away. Down to the center of the field. Caught by Johnson at the 34. Lost his footing, and down he goes at the 36-yard line. So a 36-yard punt and a return of 2. Vikes will get the football back, leading 3-0. 3:08 to play first quarter.
Well, he had all kinds of daylight in front of him. Just turf again, assist the tackle there. You've seen that happen to Western Dubuque previously, and now happens to Decorah. But nonetheless, they're not starting inside their own 15-yard line this time.
1st and 10, 36-yard line. Johnson to the right side. Schwartz, wing right. I formation. Jewell and Johansson. Tight end left side is Peter. Western Dubuque showing blitz. They send 8. Give is to Josie. Jewell breaks the tackle at the line of scrimmage. He gets to the 40 up the far sideline to the 50 and carried to the far sideline by Dylan James. At the 47-yard line, it's a gain of 17. Actually, they'll mark him at the 49, so it's a gain of 15. 1st down and 10 inside Western Dubuque territory.
Well, nobody brought Jewell down on the play, Darren. They crept up a linebacker again at the line, tried to fire a couple linebackers in a hole there, but we picked it up nicely. Jewell bounced off a couple defenders as well and picked up the 1st down.
1st and 10, Western Dubuque territory, 49-yard line. Vikes right to left from the 49-yard line as Qualley takes the snap off. Play action, has time. He'll throw the left side, going for Michael Peter, and it is nearly intercepted and nearly caught as well at the 30-yard line. He threw it up there. Peter was fighting with Dylan James for the football. James almost had the pick. Peter ripped it out of his hands, and Peter almost came up with the catch while ripping it out of his hand.
Well, he did, Darren, and Michael turned defensive back there, and might add, he did an outstanding job, Darren. Him and James both had kind of it wasn't Packer Seahawks simultaneously possession there, but it was a good job by Peter to get that football out.
2nd and 10 from the 49-yard line. I formation in the backfield. Qualley takes, gives to Johansson behind Josie left side, carries the tackler inside the 45 and wrestled down at the 41-yard line. Brought down on the play by Shannon McDermott. It's a gain of 8 yards. Third down upcoming, 3-0 Decorah, 2:38 to play first quarter.
Like how Holt's running, Darren. He's running low to the ground. Did a good job protecting the football, as looked like the Western Dubuque defender was trying to strip it there. He took him for a couple second ride and picked up a couple more yards in the process.
3rd and 2 from the 41-yard line. Peter to the right side, Breitenmeyer to the near side left. Wing left, Schwartz, split backs, Josie and Holt. Football left or near side hash mark. Qualley takes pitch to Josie right side, gets the first down and more. Up the far side hash mark as he backpedals ahead to the 33-yard line. James did the right thing to try to take Josie out by the legs, but Josie gave him a 4-yard ride off a leg tackle there. First down Decorah.
Yeah, that's just good, powerful running, Darren, and Josie just understanding how to drive through after a tackle attempt is made, but then just keep on churning the legs. Give Holt Johansson credit there. He provided a kick-out block on the edge to provide Jules Hole to run through.
1:53 to play first quarter, 3-0 Decorah. 1st and 10 from the Western Dubuque 33. Johnson right, wing right, Schwartz. With Holton, Josie tight end left is Peter. Qualley off, play action, dumps left, caught by Josie at the 35. He's stripped up to the 28-yard line. An ankle tackle on the play by Mason Simon. Wrestler brings him down at the 29. Give it a gain of 4. Qualley was under some immediate pressure that time.
He was, and anytime you run a screen pass like that, you're going to have some duress, and give Qualley credit, he delivered it there. But, man, I like that lateral pursuit 51 on the play. That was Simon Riesler there. He showed some good lateral pursuit to the football.
2nd and 6 from the 29. Meyer left, Peter right, wing left, Schwartz, split backs, Josie and Holt. Long count the line by Qualley, and jumping into the neutral zone is the right defensive tackle for Western Dubuque, and that is Sean Wagner. So a free 5 thanks to a good cadence by Qualley. Being a percussionist, he should be used to that, shouldn't he?
There you go. Well, and he's done a good job with that all year, Darren, of really setting the ball there. And anytime, you're Western Dubuque trying to be over anxious there, trying to get a leg on the ball, you're going to have that chance of doing that.
First penalty of the night, 2nd and 1 from the 24. Give to Josie right side. He fights his way ahead to the 40-yard line and to the 20-yard line, gets knocked back from there. And Josie's going to get a first down on just a tough run off right guard. He got a little bit of help, but Josie had to fight and battle to get those 4 yards, but the Vikes moved the sticks.
Yeah, well, there wasn't a hole at the point of attack off our power side that time. They've done a pretty good job, Darren, of limiting big plays. They've gotten 15 yards here and there, but Western Dubuque doing a good job up front, understanding where the football was going that time, but Jewell powered through for first down. 1st and
10, 21. Receivers left and right. Wing left side, split backs. Qualley, quick toss left side, going for Johnson, incomplete. It was knocked away by Sam Neiman at the 15-yard line. 2nd down upcoming.
Maybe I saw that wrong. I thought, did Neiman have inside position there, or was that just, I know they were trying to slant there to Johnson. It looked like it maybe bounced off Johnson. Tough catch nonetheless, but just trying a little quick slant there, keep the defense honest, and just couldn't connect.
2nd and 10 from the 21-yard line. Peter to the right side. Mike Breitenmeyer off to the left. Wing left to Schwartz. Split backs, Johansson and Jewell. Long count at the line by Qualley. He'll take the snap, gives to Josie up the middle. No, it's a handoff to Johansson. He gets dumped in the backfield at the 26-yard line. Bryce Horner, the man that gets the TFL. They'll mark him at the 25. It's a loss of 4. 3rd down upcoming.
Well, kind of a busted play, Darren. We had some guys out of motion there. It looked like we could have maybe gotten a false start there. I don't know if you saw that as well. It looked like we had somebody maybe move a touch early, but nonetheless, just a good defensive play, understanding where the football was going, and really no opportunity there for Johansson, any hole to run through.
And that will be the end of the first quarter. 3-0 Decorah. Let's take a break for Plan 1 Financial in for Bruning Rock Product. It was a quick-moving first quarter. The Vikes lead at 3-0. Vikes were 3 and out on their first possession. A 12-play, 77-yard drive led to a field goal on their second possession. Josh Lee from 30 yards, and that has been the only score to this point. Vikes twice defensively against Western Dubuque have held them to a 3 and out. Right now they are in a 3rd down and 14 at the 25-yard line. They will move left to right to start the second quarter. Johnson to the left side, Peter to the near side, right wing back left is Schwartz. Split backs Josie and Holt. Football left or far side hash mark. Qualley takes the snap, short drop. Pop flies the right side, going for Peter into double coverage, and Peter almost came down with it but couldn't quite corral it. He was covered on the backside by Pfeiffer and covered on the near side by Dylan James. It's 4th down.
Well, just try to fade to the end zone, Darren, and I thought Quali threw a nice ball, but it was double covered. They had front and back coverage they had over-the-top coverage. James did a good job of batting just the football away at the last second. There was a hand fight there, but James had the last say and knocked that football away.
It'll be a 42-yard attempt for Josh Lee. Footing terrible in that part of the field right now. Bryce Pierce will hold it, and Peter Kephart will snap it. Angle from the left side. If he makes this would be a season long. Snap, spot, kick. It is up, and it is well short and well off to the left. So a missed field goal by Josh Lee. 42-yard attempt is no good. So 11:49 to play here in the second quarter. Western Dubuque will get the football back in a 3-0 lead for Decorah at this point.
Well, you talked about that field being slick right there, and I think that had something to do with it, but just not a very good attempt there by Josh either, Darren.
First down and 10 from the 20-yard line.
And he's usually pretty spot on, too.
Exactly. Dylan James to the right side. Split right is McDermott. Split backs in the backfield with Reimer and Cass. Tight end left is Ross. Kramer under center takes the snap. Draw play up the middle to Cass. He's hit by McKinley McCabe and dragged down along the far side. Hash mark, the right side hash mark at the 23-yard line. Minimal gain of 3 for Cass.
Well, a draw play, Darren, and they kind of caught us off a little bit of guard there, but we did a good job staying at home. Osley finished him off on the play.
Second down, 7 from the 23. Western Dubuque moving right to left. Football right or far side hash mark. To the right side will go Dylan James. Split backs in the backfield. Give on a wingback sweep to Nemmer. Slanting left. He gets across the 20. Gets buried. He was hit by Andy Hovden and buried by a few others right near the 23-yard line. James Osley and Gavin Nimrod also helped out. Gain of 0, third down upcoming.
Yeah, they tried a stretch play to the edge, and our linebacker, Osley, snuffed that play out. He looked like he was blocked there, but just shed off the block and made an outstanding tackle.
Western Dubuque go up 2 on third downs. They trail it 3-0 with 10:48 to play here in the second quarter. 3rd and 7 from the 23. Split backs, wing left. Split to the right side is Cass. Drop it to throw is Kramer. Swings it out right side, going for Reimer. Incomplete. Kramer was under some pressure from Austin Ashbacker. Reimer was covered in the Decorah zone by Smith and Edie. It's 4th down. 3 and outs from the Decorah defense to this point.
Well, defense has done their part. Offense just needs to pick it up here, Darren. And right there, he was open, but we had a guy out there in coverage. If he would have caught the football, he would have been dead to rights.
Pfeiffer on in punt formation. 2 punts, 37.5 the average. Johnson and Jewell back deep for Decorah. Snap back in good shape, moves forward, gets the kick away to Pfeiffer, comes down to the near side. Johnson makes the catch, near side hash mark 45. He runs to the 50, gets buried by McDermott, but he gives McDermott a 3-yard ride to the 47-yard line. So the punt on the play will go 32 yards and a return on the play of 9. 1st and 10 plus territory start for Decorah from the Western Dubuque 46. 10:29 to play second quarter. A 3-0 lead for Decorah.
Well, not a lot of dancing and just a lot of north and south running there by Johnson. Like to see that. Just picked up positive yards there and gives Decorah a start inside Western Dubuque territory first time tonight.
1st and 10, 25. 2 tight ends. Johnson left. Peter right. Split right near side. Schwartz split backs with Gavin and with Josie as Quali takes. Tried to give it to Josie, and Cass met him as he was taking the handoff. It's a little loss of a little. Second down, 10 plus for Decorah.
Well, they're firing people, Darren, and we're not doing a very good job of picking them up. I think it's a situation where we are outnumbered at the point of attack, where they're bringing an extra guy up, and we don't have anybody to count to block for him, and that's exactly what happened right there. Jewell had no chance. 2nd and 10 from the 47. Sweska right. 2 tight ends, split backs, Josie and Gavin Nimrod. Long count, the line by Quali takes the snap, gives to Josie right side, buries a tackler inside the 40 and brought down at the 39-yard line. Brought down along the right near side hash mark by Dylan James. It's a gain of 8 yards. And that time, Darren, we ran too tight to account for that. We changed our formation that time. We ran too tight to account for that, and we picked up the blocking there and picked up positive yardage. 3rd and 2 for Decorah from the 39-yard line. 3-0 Vikings. 9:24 to play second quarter. Vikes 2 of 4 on third downs. Johnson left, wing left, Schwartz tight end right as Peter split back. Gavin and Josie give to Gavin left side. He is met and knocked back right at the line of scrimmage.
Trevor Donahue, the man that brings down Gavin for a loss to the 40th, 4th and 4 for Decorah.
Stood up in the hole, Darren. We tried to go on against our quick side there. Didn't do a good job of causing any interference up front, and Nimrod had no chance.
So 4th and 3 it'll be from the 40-yard line. And punting is James Astley for the second time. His first punt went 26 yards. Back deep in single safety is Dylan James. Snap back in good shape, no pressure. He'll get the kick away coming down to the near side. James will retreat and makes the catch in the end zone. So a punt of 40 yards, but a net of only 20. So first down and 10 at the 20-yard line for Western Dubuque. It's a 3-0 ball game. Vikes have struggled a little bit offensively, but the defense has continued to bring it there, JC.
Yeah, they've held their own right now, and, offensively, we're just kind of out of sorts, just kind of off kilter. I think some of that stunting and stuff is causing us some confusion, and something we need to fix here in the short time.
First down and 10 from the 20-yard line. 8:33 to play second quarter. 3-0. Decorah leads it. Kramer takes the snap off play action, booting to the right. He'll fire the right side, and the catch is made by Dylan James beneath the coverage of Josh Sheedy at the 29-yard line. The district's leading receiver with his first catch of the night and a gain of 9 yards.
Well, pretty athletic catch. They streaked James across the middle, kind of a crossing pattern, if you will, to the sideline, and made a good grab there to the edge, and picked up 9 yards on first down.
2nd and 1 from the 29. Football right or far side. Hash mark as Western Dubuque goes right to left. McDermott in motion left to right. Split backs, 2 tight ends. Give off the right side to Nemers, hit in the backfield, but he'll fall ahead to the 31 for Western Dubuque's first down of the night. Austin Ashbacker in on the stop.
Well, he looked like he was going to be tackled there, Darren, but able to keep his balance and move the chains.
8:22 to play second quarter. It's a 3-0 lead for Decorah on Western Dubuque right now. 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. To the right side goes Dylan James. Split backs in the backfield. Wing left side is Spencer McDermott. The tight end left is Ross. Kramer under his center, Sean Wagner. Takes the snap, gives on a trap play left side to Nemers, and he gets dumped in the backfield back at the 28. It was, I believe, Tyler Hovey getting in there for the TFL. It was loss of 2.
Well, I think, if I'm not mistaken, that was a trap play, Darren, where they're trying to bring that backer back across the line of scrimmage there, but nose tackle Mr. Hovey said no mas and had the TFL there.
2nd and 13 from the 28-yard line. 3 receivers set. 2 left, 1 right. Kramer under center with split backs behind him. Football on a right or far side hash mark. Kramer takes the snap. Quick toss left side. Catch is made by Tyler Donovan. He runs across the 35 and gets knocked back from the 37-yard line on the near side hash mark. Gavin Nimrod, the man that brought him down. It's a gain of 8 to set up a 3rd and 4. 7:15 to play first half. It's a 3-0 lead for Western Dubuque.
Well, just a quick pass there to the edge. They had some blocking and interference out in front, and Donovan did a good job to lower his shoulders there and pick up maybe another yard after first initial contact.
Western Dubuque go up 3 on 3rd down conversions. To the right side, Lucas Lentz. Everybody else in tight. Wing back left is James. Or Donovan, he'll go in motion right. Split backs behind Kramer, who's under center. Takes the snap. Rushes on. Kramer dumps it left, and he went for Ross. Incomplete. The ball was short into the side of Ross. They had that tight end slip screen set up perfectly. A well-thrown football could have been a lot of trouble.
Yeah, our only defense out there was Cole Sweska, and he was being blocked. Give Jewel credit for, he came through about 4 defenders there, Darren, and caused the quick throw. But if Donovan sets his feet there, Kramer sets his feet, and gets an accurate football, it's trouble city.
Pfeiffer to punt for the 4th time tonight. Snap back in good shape. He'll move forward, no pressure, get the kick away. This kick coming down to Josie at the 30-yard line. Josie hit at the 27, runs ahead to the 30, comes to the near side, 35, 40. One man to beat to the 50. He's got the punter to beat. Pfeiffer throws him to the sideline at the 29. Josie Jewell with a little bit of a spark plug there from the special teams. A return of 42 yards after a punt of 33.
Well, I like that Jewel run, Darren. He did not dance around. He gave a little stutter step there, but just was no nonsense move, and sure he wished he could have had that back, but hopefully maybe that's a spark and a thing that the offense can thrive off here.
First and 10, 29-yard line. Carry tight end left. Give on the counter. Drew Schwartz left side. Looks for an opening. Gets to the 25 and fights ahead to the 24-yard line. Brought down in the center of the field by a plethora of Western Dubuque defenders. Ross, the primary defender. It's a gain of 5.
Counter sweep 6. They did a good job of keeping the ball inside. And we did a good job there, too, of not knobbling a snap. And Schwartz got some good yardage inside the tackles.
2nd and 5 from the 24-yard line. Meyer left, Carey right, wing left as Schwartz split back to the backfield. Give off the right side to Dustin Smith. And he'll power ahead inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. It'll be a first down on Dustin Smith's first run of the night. Tyler Donovan, the man that brought him down. It's a gain of 6.
Well, that time we picked up their stunning linebacker, and that's where we ran the football, right where Dustin Smith ran it. And give our line credit there for picking up that block and freeing up Smith to get the first down.
5:38 to play second quarter, a 3-0 lead for Decorah. 1st and 10 at the Western Dubuque 18. Johnson left, wing left to Schwartz. Split backs in the backfield. Give to Johansson left side. Looking to turn upfield. A block from Osley. 15, 10, 5. Johansson bouncing off a defender, fighting towards the goal line, and gets brought down at the 2. Holt Johansson with a 16-yard gain, brought down on the play by Cody Reimer. 1st and goal, Decorah.
I love the patience, Darren, of Johansson. He waited for Osley to give him that kickout block. Easily could have ran past that block, but he waited for it and then exploited that gap where Osley gave him that kickout block, and good patience and running there by Johansson.
1st and goal at the 2. Meyer to the far left side, wing left Schwartz. Split right is Carey, I formation with Smith and Johansson. Option right side. Qualley walks into the end zone for the touchdown. Jacob Qualley gets Decorah in the end zone for the first time tonight. His 7th rushing touchdown of the season. 9-0 Decorah with 5 minutes to play second quarter.
Well, anytime you run that fullback dive play as much as Decorah does, you have the opportunity to get that belly play, and that's exactly what they did right there. Qualley read it and snuck her into the end zone. Josh
Lee is 38 of 39 on the PATs this year. Bryce Pierce will hold it, and Peter Kephart will snap it. Swinging gate from the left hash mark over towards the center of the field. Snap, spot, kick up, and is good. So 10-0 Decorah, 5 minutes to play second quarter. Let's take a break for Olsen Explosives. 10-0 lead for Decorah, 5-minute mark second quarter. Josh Lee will kick off from left to right to restart the ball game here. And when the offense is struggling a little bit, always helps to get a big play from the special teams. The 42-yard return by Josie Jewell set Decorah up at the 29-yard line. And 4 plays later, Jake Qualley into the end zone.
Yeah, I think that's good to get off the schneid there. And as we talked about, Darren, maybe that special teams creating that spark there for the offense to maybe ignite a fire underneath their tail a little bit. And I think some of that, Darren, too, is Western Dubuque brings a little bit different defense, and you can practice against it all week, but until you actually get in a game and go against it, and we'll make the proper adjustments at the halftime break to go against that, and we need to finish the half here, though, first.
Lee's first kick was kicked to the 5 and returned to the 30. He kicks off from left to right, and this one is deep. It comes down to Dempsey at the 2, runs to the 5, to the 10, to the 15, lost his footing a bit and slides to a stop with Andy Strand's help at the 23-yard line. So first down and 10 from that point. So that's the worst field position of the night for Western Dubuque. First and 10, 23-yard line. Defense in 4 possessions has forced 4 punts, and 3 have been on 3-and-outs.
Yeah, that time really kind of lost his footing. Looked like there was going to be a seam there to run through. They did a good job of giving a gap, but turf aided us in that tackle.
Two receivers right side, split backs in the backfield. Ross, the tight end, left side of the line. Kramer under center, football in the center of the field as they go right to left. Give is to Reimer off the left side. Nothing doing there as Austin Ashbacker brings him down at the 24. It's a gain of a yard.
Absolutely no hold there. Austin Ashbacker, Michael Peter, Andy Hovden just said no more, and our defensive line is doing a pretty good job so far, Darren, of controlling that line of scrimmage.
2nd and 9 from the 24-yard line. To the left side, Tyler Donovan. He'll be the wingback on the left side. Split to the right side is Lucas Lentz. Split backs in the backfield with Cass and Reimer. Kramer under his center, Sean Wagner. Long count, the line takes snap off play action, being chased by Hovden. Throws the right side, going for Lentz, who makes the catch at the 34-yard line. And a first down. Josh Eady was in coverage, a gain of 10 yards.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch and catch right there. When you got heat on your back, you got big old 77 chasing you down, Darren. Kramer did on his backside, but delivered the ball right where his receiver could catch. I think that was Donovan, if I'm not mistaken, with a nice catch on the sideline to move the chains.
It was Lucas Lentz, a 5'9 senior, with his 5th catch of the season. First down and 10, 34-yard line, 4-minute mark, first half, 10-0. Decorah leads it. Taken or underneath center as Kramer takes the snap, quick toss left side. The catch is made by Dylan James. He loses the football. Decorah has it. James made the catch, lost the football while trying to make a move, and Tyler Hovey comes up with his first fumble recovery of the season.
Well, we are in the position, Darren. Edie came up and did a good job, Darren, of making first initial contact, but I think where James had the boo-boo, Darren, is where he was trying to switch the ball into his other hand, if I'm not mistaken.
First and 10, 36-yard line, 3:56 to play till halftime. 10-0 Decorah on top. Johnson the left side, wing left is Schwartz. Here is Qualley out, play action, has plenty of time, throws deep down the right sideline. Joe Hansen, lonesome, touchdown! Qualley to Joe Hansen, who made the catch at the 5. There was no one in 5'2", 101 around him, and it's 16-0 Decorah with 3:49 to play here in the first half.
Well, Darren, like the play call right there, play action, wheel route to Johansson. Nobody picked him up. 6 points. Qualley delivered the ball right on the money. That's the second time they've...
And the pitch goes to Johansson on the 2-point run, running to the left side, trying to fight to the end zone, and it won't happen. Johansson caught the pitch, hesitated a little bit, and that hesitation might have cost him as the 2-point run fails. 16-0 Decorah. We have 3:49 to play till halftime, and let's take a timeout for those good folks at Decorah Tire Service. Welcome back. 16-0 Decorah. 3:49 to play till halftime. Speaking of Decorah Tire Service, Betty Schumann about a week and a half ago got herself a new hip up in Rochester, and she's laying on the couch tonight, and Bruce told me he had to get a radio to the couch so she could listen to the game tonight, and glad to hear you're doing as well as you can, Betty, and hope to see you back out here at Viking Stadium sooner than later. Here's Josh Lee's approach and the kick. Dempsey or Pfeiffer on the run at the 5, runs to the 10 to the 15, runs up the center of the field, 20, 25, and gets dragged down. It was Mitchell Klein, the man that brought him down at the 31-yard line. So Western Dubuque's done a nice job in their special teams tonight, John.
Yeah, they have, except for the one return by Jewell. They've done a pretty good job. Not dancing, just no dance, just get up the field and get those shoulders north and south and get them turned, and good return right there. Gave Klein a ride for a couple yards.
First down and 10 at the 31-yard line. Twins to the right side. Split backs in the backfield. Tight end left is Ross. Kramer under his center. Wagner. Quick toss. Right side catch made by James. Curling in at the 30 and gets brought down on the far side. Hash mark at the 31-yard line. The tackle, credit to James Osley. It is a gain of 3 to the 33.
Pretty good job, Darren, on the bubble screen there by Osley of understanding where the football was going and then flying to it and making a sure-handed tackle on James.
2nd and 8 from the 33-yard line. James to the left side, as well as Lentz. Split backs in the backfield. Daniel Bird and Blake Cass. Tight end right side is Ross. Kramer takes the snap, quick toss, left side catch made by James at the 30, runs straight ahead and gets dragged down by Josh Eady. Help came from Osley to the 36. It's a gain of 3 to set up a 3rd down and 5. 24, obviously the favored target for the Bobcats.
Yeah, and you can see why he's got sure hands, Darren, except for that last series, with the drop. But good job there of Eady breaking down and making a tackle and then getting help from Osley as well.
2:40 to play till halftime, 16-0 Decorah. 3rd and 4 from the 37. To the right side will go Pfeifler. Wing left is James, split backs with Beard and with Cass. Taking the snap is Kramer. Pitch goes to Cass, running the right side. Hit by Brady Dolly, covered up at the 39-yard line by Sean Truan on the play. They'll mark him at the 38. He's going to be 3 yards shy of a 1st down. So another 3 and out, but the offense staying on the field for Western Dubuque.
Yeah, they're in a precarious situation, Darren,
And a timeout is asked for by Western Dubuque. 2:07 to play till halftime. 16-0 Decorah leads it. Let's take a timeout for the good folks at Hacker Nelson. One district score in Cresco leading 13-0 on Vinton Schellsburg in the 2nd quarter. Cresco wins, they are in the playoffs. Vinton Schellsburg would have to win by 8 to stay alive. Bobcats going to go for it on a 4th and 3 from their own 38-yard line. Twins to the left side, split backs in the backfield with Cass and Beard. Tight end right side is Ross. Kramer up to the line of scrimmage with a 5-man front for Decorah. Kramer, quick toss left side, incomplete. That ball was deflected at the line of scrimmage. Believe it was Sean Truan who got a hand on that football, and a turnover on downs for Western Dubuque. You know what? You're only down 2 scores in this ball game. Obviously, Coach Kuhl knows his players better than I do, but kind of question that, John.
Yeah, especially when you're going to get the football back to start the half, Darren.
2:04 to play till halftime, 16-0 the score. Decorah on top. They take over 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Johnson left, Schwartz right. Wing left is Peter. Split backs Josie and Holt. While he takes the snap, pumps once. Looking deep down the left sideline. Now will run to his right. He'll run to the 35 and get brought down at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 6 yards.
Well, good job by Qualley. Didn't have a whole lot of options to go. And we're going to get a 2-minute offense here too, Darren. So good opportunity for the Vike 2-minute offense to get on the field and see what we can come up with here, see if we can get some points before the half.
Cass was the man who had the previous tackle. 2nd and 2 from the 32-yard line. Meyer to the left side, wing left is Schwartz. Tight end right is Peter. I with Josie and Holt. Vikes moving left to right. Qualley takes draw play to Holt. Johansson runs to the 30. Tried to escape one tackle and could not. At the 29-yard line, it was Dylan James that brought him down. A gain of 4 to a 1st down, though.
Yeah, move the sticks. You're going to stop the clock here with the 1st down. And like the play call, just a draw play. And good job of blocking up front by the Vikes as well.
3 timeouts left for Decorah with 1:20 to play till halftime, up 16-0. Johnson left, wing left is Schwartz, tight end right is Peter, split backs Josie and Holt. Robin to throws Qualley. Qualley has plenty of time in the pocket, throws deep down the left sideline, going for Schwartz, makes the catch! Inside the 5 at the 1-yard line. Qualley threw it to Schwartz, who made a diving catch and was ruled down at the 1. 1st and goal Decorah.
Well, it was a double move, Darren. He rolled. It was just a flat. I think it was a hitch and go actually to the edge, Darren, and nice throwing football there, but a better job of going to the football was Drew Schwartz and coming up with it.
Inside of a minute to play 1st half. 1st and goal Decorah. Receivers left and right, wing left Schwartz, split backs Josie and Holt. Qualley takes, gives to Josie right side. He is in. Touchdown. Josie Jewell with rushing touchdown number 13 on the season. Overall touchdown number 14 on the season. 22-0 Decorah with 48 seconds to play till halftime.
That's exactly why you don't go for it in that situation if you're Western Dubuque, because Decorah made you pay for it. And now you're going to be down 3 scores going into the halftime break.
38,
potentially 4.
38 yards in 4 plays with 48 seconds to play till halftime after the turnover on downs. Kephart will snap it. Pierce will hold it. And Lee's PAT is up, and it is good. So 23-0, Decorah leads it with 48 seconds to play till halftime. Coming up at halftime, we'll have an extended version of the Viking Sports Report. And among what we'll be talking about is a district and a regional championship for the Decorah Viking cross-country teams yesterday. They'll be heading back to Fort Dodge a week from tomorrow, and cross-country teams continue to be a model of consistency here in Decorah, John.
Yeah, they've got some great coaches and just some kids that really get out and pound that pavement and do a good job day in and day out of trying to get better, and some good things hopefully in store for them next weekend down in the Dodge, Fort Dodge.
And Josh Lee is not going to be kicking off. It appears it will be Cole Sweska kicking off for Decorah. This is the first non-Josh Lee kickoff of the season. Josh was in on the extra point, so I think he is okay. As Sweska will kick off for the first time this season. 48 seconds to play here in the first half. It's a 23-0 lead for Decorah. Sweska's kick comes down to Dempsey at the 6. Straight ahead, 10, 15, 20. He runs to the 25, runs to the 30, and gets spun down at the 32-yard line. It was Dustin Smith who was there on special teams. Andy Strand also there. First down and 10 at the 32-yard line for Western Dubuque. 42 seconds left here in the first half. Vikes led 3-0 at the end of the first quarter, but second quarter they've outscored.
Okay, 24. Watch them, 24.
Western Dubuque by a 20-0 margin. 3 receivers set, 2 right, 1 left. Split backs in the backfield behind Kramer. Kramer takes the snap, has time, throws a deep passer and down the left sideline, going for James, incomplete. The ball would have been out of bounds had James come up with it. Josh Eady had some pretty nice coverage. Frankly, it wasn't that great of a throw either. Second down upcoming.
No, it wasn't, but it was an outstanding job, Darren, of Eady pinning James to the sideline and not allowing him really any opportunity to catch the football.
As a basketball guy, you like using the sideline as an extra defender, don't you?
Exactly.
Second and 10 from the 32-yard line. 3 receivers set, 2 right, 1 left. Split backs in the backfield. Kramer under center takes the snap, gives to Cass, the fullback, and he gets buried by Andy Hovden right at the line of scrimmage. Gain of 0 in the center of the field. It's third down upcoming. Correction, it was Nemmers, but nonetheless, Andy Hovden right there to jump on his back. Third down and 10 upcoming from the 32-yard line. It's a 23-0 lead for Decorah. Western Dubuque does not have to snap the football, but they will here as bringing the play in from the far sideline is Dylan James. He'll be split to the right side. Tyler Donovan split right. Split backs in the backfield. Tight end left is Ross. Taking the snap is Kramer, rolling out to his right side. Kramer throwing deep down the right sideline, going for James. He makes it the catch in lane 2 on the track. Not legal in football. It's fourth down, and that is the end of the first half. So 23-0 Decorah. It took a while for the Vikings to get going, but in the second quarter they were a pretty well-oiled machine.
Yeah, they did a good job, Darren. You know, I think after that return by Jewell, they did a good job of just kind of settling in, using some big plays, some play action. Good to see Qualley getting the ball out there and getting it to some guys while they're still moving. And, you know, overall, a little shaky in that first quarter. I think they did some things defensively that maybe, you know, we need to block differently in the second half. But that's exactly what the squad does, is they see those adjustments that need to be made. I think they even did it on the fly a little bit in the first half. So we'll see more of that here in the second half. But good job of coming back and controlling things there in the second quarter.
All right, 23-0 the score here at the halftime break. Darren Swenson, John Carlson with you here on a Football Friday night. Decorah leads Western Dubuque, and we will be back with an extended version of the Viking Sports Report after this break. For Spot and Rose, for Randy's CarQuest Auto Parts, for Bob Standard, and for Winneshiek Mutual Insurance.
And so we were kind of backed up a little bit in terms of special team field position. And then in terms of what they were doing defensively, they just got linebackers coming from a lot of different spots. It's hard to get a real bead on what they're doing. It's one of those things where if you hit a seam, you might be gone. But in the same regard, they can cause a lot of havoc in there. So we just need to settle down and continue to work on fundamental blocking here and get our eyes up and pick up a lot of those blitzes, and we'll be able to keep marching the ball.
And offensive, you struggled to start out, but those struggles didn't go over the defensive side of the ball. a very good performance in the first half.
Yeah, they're steady Eddies, just coming forward and making tackles and not giving up much to their offense. Those guys have been stable for us all year long. We hope to be able to continue to do that through the postseason run.
And your sophomores played their final game tonight and won the sophomore district championship with a very hard-fought 9-0 win over Western Dubuque. I'd imagine it was the type of football game that Coach Friedoff likes tonight. And A, most importantly, because Decorah went out and got a victory, and B, just the style of football, that was kind of a fun game for you to coach in tonight.
Well, it's one of those things, Darren, you're really happy as a coach because your kids are playing a game that really means a lot at the end of the year. When you get these guys ready to be varsity football players, you want them to kind of have that build up to the end of the season, which is what we had this year. Quality opponent, very physical, good hitting. But, we kind of battled back and forth that first half, and then we made a few minor adjustments and made sure we got some things done blocking-wise, and had a nice drive where we were able to complement a few nice pass plays and then just march forward with our running plays. And really proud of our kids, and our most important thing is we think we've got them ready to step up and be contributors, hopefully, for Decorah varsity next year.
All right, Coach, let's keep a 0 in the right side of the win-loss record. Your thoughts?
Sounds great, Darren. Let's do it.
All right, Jeff Friedoff joining us. Him and Pat Davis usually join us at halftime as Decorah leads it 23-0 here at the halftime break. We'll get going here in the second half. The not-too-distant future as Western Dubuque will get the football first. So getting back to what we were talking about before Coach Friedoff came up here, bottom line is you go back to that decision. That's exactly why a close-to-the-vest team just isn't going to beat themselves. And don't mean to make too big of a decision because that was a 2-score game at that time, and by going for it at that time, to me, psychologically, you send a little bit of a message to your kids that you can't get it done.
Right, I think that's part of it, Darren. I also think too, why put your kids in that situation to have to obviously, if you have some plays that are very, very successful, but they hadn't been moving the ball.
Nope.
It's one thing if you had been moving the ball against Decorah, but they hadn't been. So I think you raise a great point and something that's kind of puzzling, but nonetheless, Decorah capitalized off it and give props to Decorah.
Josh Lee will kick off from left to right to restart the ball game. It's a 23-0 lead for Decorah as we go here in the third quarter. A little bit of extended half time to honor the senior band parents tonight. Band getting their 11th consecutive Division I rating at state marching band contest a couple of weeks ago. Here's the approach by Lee, left to right, and the kick. This one is going to be short, and Emmers takes it. Fingertip grab at the 8-yard line. Runs straight ahead, runs into Andy Strand, and he says no further at the 24-yard line. A big hit for 3-0.
Well, Strand is about the 5th leading tackler on the team, but the good old Dalton Mull getting in there too with the hammer down. So a tag team effort there from Strand and Mull.
First and 10, 24-yard line, 23-0 Decorah. Western Dubuque football right to left here in the second half. To the left side is Dylan James. Wing back on the right side is McDermott. Split backs with Cass and with Reimer. McDermott moving right to left in motion. Kramer gives to Cass, tries to squeak his way off left guard. Nothing doing there. He'll maybe get the 25. He'll maybe get a half a yard. Austin Ashbacker and Josie Jewell off the bottom of the pile for Decorah.
Well, they've been trying to run between the tackles, and there's been absolutely no gap to run through. And right there, again, collapsed down by the big boys up front, Ashbacker, Hovden, and Hovey.
Western Dubuque, 12 carries, -4 yards on the night against the daunting Decorah run defense. Second down and 9 from the 25-yard line. McDermott in motion right to left. Split to the left side is Lentz. Pitch goes right side to Cass. Looks to turn upfield. Hit by Michael Peter and dragged out of bounds by Brett Johnson. They'll mark him at the 26-yard line. A gain of a yard. Third down and long for Western Dubuque.
Good lateral pursuit there. They had a hat on a hat blocking, but Michael Peter did a good job. Even though he didn't make the tackle there, and he strung that play out and forced the boundary using that sideline as another defender out there as well.
Minute into the second half, 23-0 Decorah. 3rd and 8 from the 26-yard line. Football right or far side hash mark. James to the right side, I formation. Wing back left is McDermott. Actually, it's a split back set in the backfield. As Kramer takes the snap, dropping back to throw, draw play up the middle to Daniel Beard. He'll run to the 35-yard line, and a first down for Western Dubuque as they run the draw for the first time tonight. Osley and Hovden bring him down. Beard gets 10 yards, and that is triple or quadruple the yardage that Western Dubuque has gotten in the first half.
Well, Darren, that time they fooled us a little bit on the draw play. Weren't ready for it. Give them credit for a nice design and play and picking up the first down.
23-0 Decorah, a minute and a half into the second half. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. Kramer under center, takes the snap off play action, rolls to his right, got away from Ashbacker. He'll fire downfield, he'll throw it short of Ross, the tight end, near the 43. Osley in coverage, second down.
Well, hard throw to make. We whiffed. I think that was that Ashbecker maybe coming in there. That Kramer looked like he was going to be dead to rights there. We kind of whiffed on the tackle, sliding attempt, and then just an errant throw too. Hard throw to make and complete.
2nd and 10, 36-yard line. Football rider, far side hash mark. James to the right, wing left. McDermott goes in motion right, split backs in the backfield. Kramer off, play action, throws left, catch made by Ross, 45. He's to the 50, runs to the 45 at Decorah territory and gets brought down by Osley. Going to mark him at the 43-yard line. It is a gain on the play of 21 yards and a first down. They had that play set up once in the first half, and it would have worked if the throw would have been good. The throw was good that time, and Western Dubuque moves the sticks.
Well, good design play, Darren. They snuck that back out of the backfield. Just a simple, screen play with some interference out front. Good design and good first down there for the Bobcats.
2:10 into the third quarter. 23-0 Decorah. 1st and 10 from the Decorah 43-yard line. Football left or near side hash mark. Twins right, split back, swing pass right side. Caught by McDermott, hit by Josh Eady and knocked down along the far side. Numbers at the 45, a loss of 2.
Great job by Josh Eady to come up and not just stop him in his tracks, but drop him back for a couple yard loss.
2nd and 10 from the 45-yard line. Dylan James to the right side. Spencer McDermott wing back left. Ross the tight end left side of the line. Split backs in the backfield with Cass and with Reimer. Kramer under his center. Sean Wagner takes the snap, dropping back to throw. Gives on a draw play to Beard as he tried the left side. He'll run inside the 40 and brought down inside the 35. Near first down yardage at the 34-yard line. Near the right or far side hash mark. It was Hovden and Jewell downfield to bring him down. It's going to be a 3rd down and short.
Well, Darren, they caught us a couple times. That's the second time they've caught us with that play, Darren. I think we've kind of over-pursued the play and really kind of got caught napping a little bit at the point of attack. Give Bobcats offensive line credit for blocking it and Beard for running hard.
8:30 to play, third quarter, 23-0 Decorah. 3rd and 1 from the 34-yard line. Wing left, McDermott goes in motion right. James split to the right side. Kramer takes, gives to Cass, right side, powers his way forward and gets bent back from the 32, but it appears he has the first down as he's brought down on the far or right side hash mark by Austin Ashbecker. It's a gain of 2 and a 1st and 10 for Western Dubuque.
Yeah, had forward progress there past the first down marker, and Western Dubuque putting together a good drive here, Darren.
This will be play number 9 of the drive, which started at their own 24. 1st and 10 at the 32. Football right or far side hash mark. James split to the left side, split backs. Pitch goes to Cass, runs to the left side. He's hit by Dustin Smith and hit hard, and down he goes right near the left or near side hash mark at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. Cass felt that one.
That was a big-time hit, Darren. That was a nice, just open field tackle by Dustin Smith, staying in his gap, and then just smearing Cass to the ground.
2nd down and 8 upcoming. Peter Kephart is in at a linebacker as James Osley getting some equipment fixed at the present time. 2nd and 8 from the 30. James to the right side, wing left is McDermott. Split backs to the backfield. Kramer takes off, play action, rolling right. Protection is nice. He'll turn upfield at the 30 and get knocked to the sideline. Another nice pop on the sideline by Dustin Smith at the 25. Smith going sideline to bring him down. It's a gain of 5 yards to set up a 3rd down and 3.
Well, Kramer just took that down and ran it, and you don't see it quite often. Josie Jewell getting knocked on his keister there. Somebody got a pretty good lick on him, caused some interference there for Kramer. to run through, and but Dustin Smith right there again to deliver the blow too.
6:53 to play in the third. 23-0 Decorah. 3rd and 3 from the 25. Split left James, wing left McDermott, split backs in the backfield. The pitch goes to Cass, and they give it on an end around to James. He's hit at the 30-yard line, and down he goes. Michael Peter was waiting for him. Wow, trickery doesn't work, JC.
Well, like the job of Michael Peter, not fooled on the misdirection play, and right there stood in his ground, and James had no chance.
4th and 8 from the 29. Western Dubuque 0 of 1 on 4th down conversions. Wing left is McDermott. James split to the right side. Split backs in the backfield. Football rider far side hash mark. Kramer takes the snap. Quick toss right side going for James. Incomplete. Edie on coverage. It's a 4th down turnover for Western Dubuque with 6:05 to play in the third. 23-0 Decorah.
Well, pretty good defense there. Tried to slant pattern to James. Their go-to receiver couldn't come up with it. Viking offense back on the field.
1st and 10 at the 30, moving left to right. 23-0. Decorah with the advantage. Johnson split to the left side. Wing left is Schwartz. Split to the right near side is Peter as the Vikes move left to right. Johansson and Jewell split behind Qualley, who takes the snap, has time, fires the right side. Catch made by Peter at the 37 along the numbers. Carries a tackler out of bounds at the 45-yard line on the Decorah bench. It'll be a 1st down. The tackle credit to Dylan Gantz and a gain of 15 yards.
Well, Peter did a good job there, Darren. Just a nice out pattern, just a curl route. Qualley delivered on the numbers where Peter could get upfield and then carry a defender as well out of bounds.
1st and 10, 45-yard line. Drew Schwartz to the left side. To the near side right is Brighton Meyer. Wing back right is Michael Peter. Split backs with Holt and Josie. Football rider near side hash mark. Qualley takes the snap. Quick toss left side. Caught by Schwartz. Inside the 45 and wrestled down at the 41-yard line. A 14-yard gain to a 1st down. Cody Reimer on the stop.
Well, like the job there of Qualley, he's delivered 2 straight balls on the money. Schwartz on the slant that time. Previously it was Michael Peter, and like the confidence there from Qualley, setting up in the pocket and delivering the ball on the money.
5:45 to play third quarter. 23-0 Decorah. 1st and 10 from the Western Dubuque 41-yard line. Qualley takes the snap, drops back to throw, dump right, wide of the mark, incomplete. He went for Schwartz, and the ball was off the mark. Schwartz was covered on the play by Dylan Kramer. It's 2nd down.
Schwartz is open, Darren. Just miscommunication there. That's 2 out of 3 passes that have been there. Just that third one there just wasn't there to Schwartz. I think the timing was a little bit off on the play, Darren.
2nd and 10 from the 41-yard line. Football left or far side hash mark. Brighton Meyer to the left side. Wing left is Schwartz. Tight end right is Peter. Split backs with Josie and Holt. Qualley under his center. Kephart takes the snap, drops back to throw, looks right, dumps it right, going for Johansson, who makes the catch inside the 40, and down he goes at the 34-yard line. Kramer, the man that brought him down. It's going to be a gain of 7. Qualley giving Johansson time to run under that football.
Yeah, that was a good timing pass, Darren, and a good job by Holt. You know, it looked like he was going to get his chops licked right there, just was going to get nailed on the play, but just kept on churning up field, and good job by Qualley to deliver it as Holt was running underneath the football.
Decorah 2 of 6 on 3rd down conversions. 3rd and 3 from the 34. 5 minutes to play third quarter. 23-0 Decorah. Qualley takes off play action. Protection's nice. Now the pocket collapses. He fires down the middle of the field going for Brett Johnson. Incomplete. Johnson had it knocked away by Reimer near the goal line. Qualley did a good job of being elusive and avoiding a sack. It's 4th down.
Well, good job there, Darren, of eluding it. He had, I think that was Peter, open on the drag middle route there, Darren. Just unfortunately, through his progressions, I think the pressure there maybe caused him not to see that read.
4th and 3 from the 34-yard line. Michael Peter to the left side. Brighton Meyer to the right. Wing back right is Schwartz. Split backs with Josie and Holt. Qualley under center takes the snap, pitch to Josie left side, 1st down and more to the 30, runs to the 25, lowering the shoulder, and down he goes at the 23-yard line. Gain of 11 yards, 1st down. Blake Cass, the man that brought him down.
Well, you know, that's just our bread and butter, Darren. If we need yardage, give the ball to Josie and let him go to work, and right there he did. Holt picked up just enough of a block on the edge to spring free Josie, and he ran for the first down.
4:40 to play in the third, 23-0 Decorah. This is Vikings Radio, 1240 KDEC Decorah. Darren and John at Vikings Stadium from the Kenneth Olson press box. Johnson left, wing left is Schwartz. Dropping to throw is Qualley. Qualley with plenty of time, rolling out to his right side. Now will scramble inside the 25, takes a hit and gets dumped by Cass at the 21-yard line. It's a scramble for 2.
Looked like they're trying to set up the screenplay, Darren, and they had it snuffed out. Give Qualley credit. He tucked it underneath, at least picked up positive yardage, didn't dance around, just kind of controlled the troops up front, had him pick up a few blocks, and got positive yardage.
2nd and 7 from the 21. Peter to the left side. As a tight end, wing right is Schwartz. Split to the right near side is Meyer. Split backs with Johansson and Jewell. Dropping to throw is Qualley. Qualley throws left side. Catch made by Peter at the 12. Runs inside the 10 to the 5. Touchdown! Qualley to Peter for the score. 3:45 to play. Third quarter, 29-0. Decorah on top.
Well, what you like about that, Darren, is Qualley got in a rhythm, Darren, and he sidestepped a guy. There was some pressure there, and he sidestepped a guy and stood tall in the pocket, and then delivered a ball to Peter, and Peter did the rest there, running into the end zone for the touchdown. 70
yards, 8 plays, 4:20 off the clock. Qualley with his 6th touchdown pass of the season, his 2nd tonight. Michael Peter with his 4th touchdown catch of the season. Snap, spot, kick, up and good. Josh Lee for the PAT. 3:45 to play in the third, 30-0 Decorah. And let's take a timeout for Hovden Oil. 30-0 Decorah. 3:45 to play here in the third quarter. 8 plays on that drive, 70 yards. And good old boring Decorah, boring methodical 3 yards in a cloud of dust. Decorah calls 7 pass plays on that drive.
What the heck? It's gotten into these guys. Jeez. It's a rushing football team, not a passing team.
3:45 left here in the third quarter. Josh Lee will kick off from left to right, and the kick will come down to the far sideline, and Nemers takes it along the numbers at the 5. He runs to the 10 to the 15, cutting left. He runs across the 20, 25, 30, and gets covered up. Dylan Korsness on the stop at the 35-yard line. First down from that point for Western Dubuque. And now they trail it by a 30-0 margin, and the streak remains alive for the second half first drive offensively for Decorah. 9 first drives of the second half, 9 scores. That's getting it done, JC.
That is getting it done, and just going off that previous point of passing, somebody's breath must not stink tonight. The coaches are staying up here in the box.
Must have been the mints you gave him earlier, right?
Must have been.
1st and 10, 35-yard line. Kramer takes the snap, gives to Cass up the middle, looking for running room. Doesn't find any as he gets brought down right near the 37-yard line.
But hey, back to your point though about that consecutive. I mean, Decorah's, they've done a great job there in that second half. And it's maybe been a few adjustments here or there, but they're just getting the job done, coming out in the second half and scoring right away. And, whether it be via the air, via the ground, they're just doing the job. And defensive line right there doing a number again on the Bobcat ball carrier.
And that was Nemers for a gain of 2, 2nd and 8 from the 37-yard line. Split backs in the backfield. McDermott in motion left to right. Drop it, throws Kramer. Kramer throws down the middle. Incomplete. Gavin Nimrod couldn't hang on to it at the 45-yard line. Gavin kind of fell to his backside as if to say, should have had that one, but it's third down.
Yeah, if Coach O was here, he would have been all over that. But
exactly.
No, Gavin had that dead to rights, just kind of fell through the fingertips there. Good job, though, in coverage of understanding where the football was going. Gavin Johnny on the spot.
3rd and 8 from the 37-yard line. 30-0 Decorah. 2:56 to play in the third quarter. Kramer takes the snap off play action, rolling to his left side. Kramer has time, fires over the middle. The catch is made by James. He takes a big hit from Drew Schwartz, but not after a first down, as James and Schwartz both a little slow in getting up at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards to a first down, and James very slow in getting up. Drew is back on his feet right now, and Drew Schwartz, I think, is going to exit the game for Dylan Henning, because Drew was a little slow in getting up as well.
Yep.
James with a nice catch, gain of 9. Drew provided a nice hit. And Schwartz is off the field right now, and James off his backside and gets to his feet and walks off to the sideline as Kelly Ruckert and tonight Dr. Kent Sweska.
Yep.
Back to the Decorah sideline. 1st and 10 for Western Dubuque from the 46-yard line.
Maybe Doc Mayer down at Iowa homecoming, possibly with the daughters.
There you go. 2:40 to play, third quarter, 30-0 Decorah. It is 2nd down and 10, or 1st down and 10 at the 46-yard line. Receiver to the right side, wing left is Donovan, He'll go in motion right, split backs in the backfield. Here is Kramer, gives to Beard as he slides his way off left guard, runs to the 48-yard line, and 7 Decorah Vikings were in on the stop. Osley led the charge. Last off the pile is Andy Hovden. It was Nemmers on the carry. It's a gain of 2 yards. It's 2nd down upcoming, but we don't see James back on the field.
Nah.
2nd down and 8 upcoming.
I think he might have just gotten the wind knocked out of him, if anything. Hopefully he's all right.
Pfeiffer to the right side. Wing left is McDermott. Split backs in the backfield with Nemmers and with Cass. Off play action. Kramer rolling to his right side. Turning upfield, runs to the 50, hits by Josie Jewell, and Josie Jewell rudely throws him to the far sideline at the 50-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And you know what? I think Kramer would have attacked that a little more, but he saw 42 and made the wise, calculated decision to maybe ease it up a little bit.
Yeah, he did. They've been booting left and right all game. We've had good lateral pursuit. I was watching Dustin Smith drop on that play. He had an outstanding underneath coverage, too.
3rd and 6 from the 49, minute 10 to play in the third, 30-0 Decorah. Taking the snap is Kramer, booting out to the left side, hit and sacked. Kramer, the meat to Hovden and Jewell sandwich, back at the 45-yard line in Bobcat territory.
Well, Hovden slowed him enough, Darren, and then Jewell finished him off, and really was a hard hit there, Kramer.
The volatile Decorah defense comes through again right there as Western Dubuque will stand in punt formation. Watch for funny business here, don't you?
Yep.
As Jewell and Johnson back deep, snap back in good shape. Pfeiffer gets the kick away. Johnson coming down the near side, makes the catch at the 25-yard line. He gets hit, gives a guy a couple-yard ride as McDermott brings him down at the 28-yard line. So the punt on the play will go 30 yards, a return of 3. 20 seconds to play third quarter. It's a 30-0 lead for Decorah. It's 1st down and 10 for Decorah from their own 27-yard line.
Well, we've done a better job fielding the football in the second half, in the air, that is, and Johnson right there did a good job running up the field.
1st down and 10, 28-yard line. Johnson split to the right, near side. Wing right is Schwartz. High formation with Holt and Josie. Tight end left side is Peter. Qualley takes the snap, gives off the right side to Josie Jewell. Shuns a defender at the 30 and gets brought down between the numbers and the sideline by Cass at the 31. It's a gain of 4 yards, and that will be the third quarter of play. Third quarter done, 30-0 Decorah. This for the A&J Petersburg Agency Insurance and Real Estate and Rockweiler Appliance and TV. 3 quarters done, 30-0 Decorah. Vikings out gaining Western Dubuque 302 to 90. And how about the balance? Good old boring Decorah, 162 on the ground, 140 through the air.
The heck? It's gotten into that offensive coordinator.
What is in that Coke can that Riley's drinking over there? 2nd down and 7 from the 31-yard line. Vikes right to left here in the fourth quarter. High formation in the backfield. Johnson split to the left side. Wing left is Schwartz. Give on a crossbuck play to Old Johansson left side. Runs across the 35. Runs across the 40. And brought down at the 43-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 and a 1st down. Cass on the stop. We kind of say it jokingly, but the fact of the matter is you've proven you can throw the ball tonight.
Yeah, you have. And we've got targets to throw it to. I mean, Michael Peters a big target. Brad Johnson's a good possession-type receiver. And then you got... your backs to throw to, Johansson, Josie, and then you got, a guy like Drew Schwartz to mix it up a little bit too.
1st and 10, 43-yard line. I formation in the backfield, 2 tights on the line of scrimmage. Sweska split to the left near side. Qualley under center, takes the snap, has time. Dump left, catch made by Josie at the 45, brought down from behind on a nice open field stop by Cass at the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 6 yards.
I like that Cass kid, Darren. You can tell why he's the leading tackler on the squad. He is all over the field, and just did a great job there. With that dump play to Jewell, looked like he was going to go for more, but Cass right there to make a nice open field tackle.
Qualley now 10 of 17, 147 yards, 2 touchdowns, has not been sacked once tonight. 2nd and 3 from the 49-yard line. Josie and Holt in an I formation. Receivers left and right. Schwartz wing back left side. Qualley gives to Johansson across the 50 and inside. Bobcat territory brought down by Donovan at the 41-yard line. It's a first down and a gain of 10 yards.
Wow. Jewell absolutely annihilated somebody. I don't know who that was, but it was just, he pancaked him. It wasn't even funny, Darren. That opened up a huge hole. You could drive a Mack truck through that one, and Decorah picks up the first down.
First down and 10. It will be from the 41-yard line. 10:37 to play in this one. 30-0 Decorah. I formation in the backfield. Qualley off play action. Has plenty of time. Dump right. Catch made by Jewell at the 40. Josie inside the 35 and brought down at the 30-yard line. Josie Jewell on the receiving end of the pass. Cast the man that brought him down. Josie with catch number 3 on the night, and it's a first down on a gain of 11 yards.
Well, right there, Jewell showing his pass catching ability on the last couple plays, not only blocking people but also obliterating people after he catches a football as well.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. 10:15 to play in the ball game. 30-0 Decorah. Johnson right and Schwartz to the left. Split backs to the backfield with Johansson and Jewell. Tight end left is Peter. Qualley takes the snap, gives to Josie left side, finds an opening inside the 30, runs to his left, 25-20. Josie brought down at the 16-yard line. Tackled on the play by Dawson Nimmers. A gain of 14 to a first down for Decorah.
Josie did a good job there switching the ball into his other hand too, Darren. And we're going to call a timeout here. We're going to get our second unit in.
So 9:59 to play in this one. It's 30-0 Decorah. Let's give you a few scores right now. It's Cresco looking like they're going to qualify for the playoffs with a 25-6 lead on Vinton-Shellsburg. New Hampton has taken a 13-9 lead on Waukon in this one. Let's see if we've got any update on Marion and DeWitt Central. We do not as of this time. Last we checked, the winner of this game, Decorah, will play the winner of the Maquoketa and Clear Creek Amana game, and we haven't gotten an update since halftime. But Maquoketa was leading at that time 7-0. Marion leading DeWitt third quarter 9-7. With a Marion victory, they are the District 6 champions. That is the district Decorah will get matched up with when it comes to the postseason. We'll try to get the new scores as we got them, as Bryce Pierce is now in at quarterback with 9:59 to play. 30-0 Decorah. First down and 10 at the 16-yard line. Pierce gives to Savaroff off the left side, and Michael runs off left guard to the 12-yard line. Never got knocked down on the play, but gets knocked back. And a gain of 4 yards as Savaroff, who has led Decorah in rushing yardage twice in games this year. That kid runs pretty hard.
Yeah, he does. Well, he's a big frame kid, too. He's not small by any imagination, and he's also fast.
So 2nd and 7 from the 13. Dylan Henning split to the left side. Wing left is Sweska. Tight end right is Dustin Carey. Savaroff and I believe Strand in the backfield. Give to Andy Strand. Runs off the left side. Runs straight up and down and gets knocked back from the 11-yard line. Andy running too tall, going into the hole that time. But nonetheless, it's a third down upcoming. So Kyle Kane will now come in to replace Dustin Carey. Kyle was out with an ankle injury last week. Sean Truan is the center. Nick Gosling and Cole Hamilton are in on the one side of the line. And the other side of the line will have McKinley, McCabe, and Matt Whittle. There will be the power side with Gosling and Hamilton, the quick side in this set. 3rd and 6 from the 12-yard line. Pierce takes the snap, gives to Andy Strand. No, it's a keeper left side, runs to the 10, runs to the 5, and Bryce lunging inside the 5 into the 4-yard line. A first down. Bryce Pierce showing some toughness there as Dylan Ganson knocks him to the sideline.
Yeah, and Michael Savorov there not only runs hard, but he also blocks hard, too. He took a couple guys out there and caused some interference in front for Pierce as well as the offensive line.
8:27 to play, 30-0. Decorah on top. First and goal just inside the 5-yard line. Dylan Henning will be the tight end on the right side of the line. Kyle Kane, tight end left side of the line. Savarov and Strand will be split behind Pierce, who's under his center, Sean Truin, and Sweska split to the left near side. Pierce takes, gives to Andy Strand as he runs off the left side and gets bent back from the 4. Strand hitting the hole. A little too up and down again that time, so no gain on the play. 2nd down upcoming.
Yeah, we were up and down and then just really no gap at the point of attack for us to run through there, and Western Dubuque doing a good job clogging up all the holes we want to run through.
So, 2nd and goal at the 5. In the lineup now as the wingback is Brady Dolly. He'll be to the left side. Zach Schaller split left. Dustin Carey split right. I formation with Strand and Savarov. Bryce Pierce takes, keeps it around right end. Savarov provides a nice block. He'll angle to the 5 to the end zone for the touchdown. Bryce Pierce keeps it for a 5-yard touchdown run, and it's 36-0 Decorah with 7:38 to play here in the 4th quarter.
Well, good to see Bryce Darren belly 8 there get off the ball or get off the line of scrimmage and then beat Cass to the end zone. That's no small feat. Cass has been running around all game, making tackles, and he beat him to the edge there.
That is a 8-minute and 50-second drive, because Decorah took over at their 3:20 mark of the 2nd quarter, or of the 3rd quarter, 73 yards and 11 plays, and it was just nice and methodical, and had a couple of units there. 36-0 the score with 7:38 to play as Lee's PAT is up and good. So, time out on the field. 7:38 to play here, 4th quarter, 37-0 Decorah. And let's take a break for Bruning Rock Products. 37-0 Decorah with 7:38 to play in this one. So the Vikings, who got off to a slow start offensively, but the defense has been there all night. And will finish the season as the solo champions out of Class 3A District number 5, and will host either Maquoketa or Clear Creek Amana next Wednesday night, or have the right to host either of those squads. As Josh Lee's kick is deep, it comes down to Dempsey, center of the field at the 6, runs to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, opening 25, he's to the 30, comes to the near sideline, 35, 40, he's outside the numbers, he's slowed down by Kellen O'Shea, he's knocked to the sideline into Decorah territory at the 47-yard line. Dylan Henning, the man that rode him out of bounds that time, but a nice return by Dempsey of 58 yards. Special teams has been one aspect of this game that has struggled a little bit for Decorah tonight.
Yeah, that time we had some other guys in, just kind of took some poor angles there and wasn't able to make a clear-cut tackle on him until about past the 50-yard line. 2
receivers to the left side, tight end right, split backs in the backfield as Kramer takes the snap. He'll toddy out to the left side. He'll roll to the 50, being chased by Sean Truin. He's hit by Sean Truin and finished off by Dustin Carey at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of a yard on the previous play as the clock runs with 6:40 to play.
Yeah, good job there in coverage, Darren. I saw Dylan James. They kind of ran like a crossing pattern there. We dropped somebody underneath, and we had a guy over the top, so really no outlet for Kramer to throw the football.
2nd and 8. Football resting on the far left side hash mark at the 46-yard line as the Bobcats move left to right. We'll give you the secondary for Decorah is Bryce Pierce and Cole Sweska. At the corners, Dylan Korsnes and Dylan Henning are at the safeties right now. 2nd and 9 from the 47. Taking the snap is Kramer, rolling out to his right side, being chased by Whittle. He'll roll to the right again. He'll scramble downfield. He'll get inside the 40 and brought down along the near side. Numbers at the 38-yard line. Sam Johnson up front, as well as Josh Carlin, as well as Matt Whittle right now, as well as Mitchell Klein. Whittle will head to the sideline now and be replaced by Chad Courtney. Right now at the linebackers, Andy Strand and Dalton Mole. 3rd down and 2 from the 39-yard line with 5:30 to play. Kramer gives to Beard, running the left side. He'll run inside the 35 and gets tripped up to the 33-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Tackle credit on the play, I believe, by Devin Jostand, and he is a little slow in getting up. Timeout on the field, or timeout for the injured player.
I think
it's Chad Courtney, actually, because Devin's
62.
standing up. Yep. Kent Sweska and Kelly Ruckert, as well as the Luther student trainer, working with her, as is out to attend to him, and Bill Post went out to attend to the injured player as well.
Keeping track of that.
So 1st down and 10 it will be.
Walk-on has scored and taken the lead.
So we hope for the best for Chad Courtney there, as he was slow in getting up from the get-go. Walk-on has taken a lead of 16-13 on New Hampton. That's for 2nd place in that district.
E-Train with the update with the earpiece probably in the ear, listening to 103.5.
As he can multitask very well.
Oh yeah, Luther game. Listen to the Iowa broadcast and still calls the PA at Luther. So,
speaking of Luther, they will play Central tomorrow, 12:50 for the pregame on AM 1240 KWLC. And Iowa and Penn State tomorrow night.
I think you got an ankle rolled up here, Darren.
And that'll be on FM 100.5, 5 for the pregame and 7 o'clock for the kickoff. So, as Courtney being helped off the sideline by Sean Truin and Brady Dolly. .5:18 left in this one. Clock will run once the player gets to the sideline. So 1st down and 10 it will be for Western Dubuque, as Decorah leads at 37-0. They led only 3-0 at the end of the first quarter, but ever since that, the offense got in the gear and the defense has been there all night. Kramer takes the snap, gives up the middle of the cast, running right. He runs to the 35, runs to the 30, inside the 20. He's down inside the 10 and brought down at the 2-yard line. Josh Carlin, the man that brought him down. It is a gain of 34 and a 1st down for Cass and Western Dubuque.
Well, a lot of interference there and a strong run by Cass. Got to trip him up, though, if you're the Vikes.
And Western Dubuque has 12 players in the huddle, where James was heading off to the sideline, or counting the number of players. They only had 11 in the huddle. James thought he needed to go out, but he didn't. 1st and goal at the 3. Here is Kramer, gives to Cass, runs the left side, hit by Dalton Moe, but he fights it his way into the end zone for the touchdown. 4:23 left, and it's 37-6. So 37-6 the score as Cass gets into the end zone for the first time tonight. That is his 5th rushing touchdown of the season. And Cass, a two-way player, plays full-time at fullback. And you'd imagine if this as the snap, spot, and the kick is up, and it is good by the Bobcat kicker, and that is Nick Cruzy. So 37-7, so back to regular timing with 4:23 left in this one. And Cass is the type of kid, and you alluded to it earlier, you'd wonder if he was on a team that had the depth of Decorah and could play maybe a little more on one side of the ball as compared to the other, how good of a football player he could be.
Yeah, he's a stud, Darren. He's a good player. Cass, he's got a good motor, and as a kid that has to fly over the football for Western Dubuque and play both ways and exude a lot of energy, and so for him, he's he's having to fly all over the place, and that maybe will take a little zap out of you. But nonetheless, still a great football player.
No doubt about it.
And
by the way, Spencer's still leading Heelan 21-14, 10:23 left in the fourth quarter. 4:23 left here. It's 37-7 as Nick Cruzy has the football teed up on the right or near side hash mark. Vikes with 9 players within the 35 to the 50 here. Here is the approach and the kick. They are going to kick it deep. It comes down to Schwartz at the 10. Runs to the 15, runs to the 20, finds an opening to the 25, gets to the 30, Drew to the 35, angling left at the 40, brings it in front of the Decorah bench and gets dragged down at the 45-yard line. A 30-yard return. Sam Neiman, the man that brought him down.
Yeah, you saw the burst of speed there from Schwartz. Used a hole and got through there and almost broke that baby for 6, but nonetheless, still a good job to get the ball up the field.
Walk-on has taken a 23-13 lead on New Hampton in the fourth quarter. As Zach Schaller will be split to the right side. Wingback right is Brady Dolly. Bryce Pierce going to be under center, Sean Truan. Savaroff and Strand in a straight I formation with 4:13 left in the ball game. The give is to Strand running up the middle as he gets hit hard and gets knocked back from the 48-yard line. So only a gain of 2 on the previous play. You got Cole Hamilton, Nick Gosling Cole Hamilton and Nick Gosling on the quick side. Sean Truan is the center. Matt Whittle on the power tackle position, and McKinley McCabe is the power guard right now. And split to the right side will be Sean Denning. Wingback right is Dolly. 2 tights on the line of scrimmage and an I formation with Savaroff and Strand. Pierce takes, gives to Savaroff, runs to the left side. He'll move forward to the 48-yard line and get knocked back from there. They'll mark him at the 49. As coming into the game for Decorah will be Dalton Mott. And also to the power tackle position will go Jacob Franzen.
Yeah, subbing in a lot of guys here, Darren.
So 3rd down and 7 from the 49-yard line. Zach Schaller to the left side. Wing left is Dolly, tight end right. And an I formation in the backfield with Korsness now and Strand. Pierce takes, gives to Korsness, left side, hit on the near side numbers and gets brought down near the 50-yard line. It's going to be a 4th down. So 37-7 the score. As John, you want to travel south?
Not that far south. I hope we're home next week.
Okay.
But down
well
the sidelines, yes.
Well said. So we'll send John down to the sideline. You want to take the microphone with you? As James Osley and the punt team going to be on for Decorah. Osley will field the snap from center Peter Kephart. Snap back, chest high. He'll move forward, get the kick away. Nice kick coming down to the near side. Dempsey makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Got by one defender to the 15. Brings it to the near sideline and gets thrown to the sideline. It was Tyler Hovey down on special teams to bring him down. So with 2:08 to play, it is Western Dubuque getting the football back. They trail 37-7 to the Decorah Vikings, are the Class 3A District number 5 champions, and will complete the regular season undefeated as they will go into the playoffs next Wednesday night and have earned the right to host the potential of 3 playoff games this year. as new players in on both sides of the ball here for Western Dubuque. The quarterback is Sam Neiman. Neiman keeps it on a belly to the left side, and Neiman runs across the 30 to the 35-yard line. It'll be a first down on a gain of 14 yards. Let's get some of these new Decorah kids in as we speak.
Brought down by Dalton Mull.
Up front for Decorah now. Sean Denning is at one of the linebackers. Easton Schmitz is at a linebacker right now. Cole Rohr is in at a cornerback position. Cole Sweska is in at the other cornerback position. As Neiman gives to Ganson, runs left side 35. He's to the 40, far sideline, 45, 50. He runs to the 40 and running him down from behind is Coffey, I believe. Matthew Coffey at the 35-yard line. Will be a first down from that point. Kellen O'Shea coming in, as well as Connor Gossman now. Also up front for Decorah, Cody Carlin.
Tackle applied there by Sean Denning.
Kevin Downing coming in. Also in there is Cody Carlin, as we mentioned, up front. First and 10, 35-yard line, 1:19 to play, 37-7 the score. Neiman gives off the right side to Nemmer, slanting right, 25. He's to the 20, lost his footing a bit. He gets wrestled down by Connor Gossman at the 15 to a first down.
Connor Gossman made the stop.
Crestwood leading Vinton 31-6. So Cresco is going to be the 3 seed, and Vinton will be the 4 seed. So Cresco most likely will play Solon in the first round. Jacob Franzen in on the defensive line now for Decorah. Also in the secondary right now is Cody Rittner. First and 10, 15-yard line give on a sweep to the left side. Ganson finding opening inside the 10, cuts it back towards the middle, across the goal line for the touchdown. So Ganson scores with 45 seconds left to make it 37-13.
Ganson runs 16 yards.
So Western Dubuque able to put up a couple of touchdowns to take the insult out of injury. Here tonight. 37-13 the score, and cruising on for the PAT. Snap, spot, kick is up, and it is good. So we'll take a time out here. 45 seconds left, 37-14. Decorah on tap, and let's take a break for Greg and Marty Wise with Plan One Financial. Cruzy will kick off from left to right to restart the ball game. 37-14, 45 seconds left. Even if the outlandish should happen here, the Vikings are pretty safe in securing that 9-0 season. And it's my intuition that the Vikings will be hosting a game here next Wednesday night. Offense has been a pretty well-oiled machine ever since that second quarter. Here's the approach by Cruzy, and the kick comes down to Dylan Korsnes. He's going to get to return run near side hash mark at the 6, 15, 20. Tries to bounce it left to the outside and gets dragged down at the 24-yard line. 36 seconds or 38 seconds left in this one. Vikings have given up a couple of late scores, but all in all, it's been a pretty volatile defense. Pretty calculated approach on offense tonight. And hopefully opponents will find it daunting to come to Viking Stadium here in the playoffs. But you got to take it one game at a time. First down and 10 at the 24-yard line. Flag flies for only the second time tonight as Bryce Pierce tried to go down to a knee. Riley Rue is in at the quick tackle position. Cole Hamilton, Sean Truan at the quick guard and the center. The power guard is McKinley McCabe, and Cody Carlin is in at the power tackle right now. Victory formation for Decorah. Pierce was going to go down to one knee and take the snap and go down from there. So My radio audience was down by 1, but it was a live audience. Mama Hodek up here in the booth with us tonight. She's earned the right to sit up here with us. Somehow we were all well behaved tonight, better than what we usually are. Good to have Diane with us tonight, 37-14. As the clock will wind down on an undefeated regular season for the Decorah Vikings. The Vikings finished the 2012 campaign regular season at 9-0 and will go into the playoffs as the number 1 seed out of Class 3A District number 5. As Decorah has defeated Western Dubuque 37-0. They led 23-0 at the halftime break. They only led by a count of 3-0 at the end of the first quarter. But they righted the ship from some early struggles and got the job done tonight, as Decorah finishes the regular season unbeaten with a 37-14 win over Western Dubuque. And since Decorah is a number 1 seed, they could potentially host up to 3 games this year in the playoffs. That is the way the playoff home seed or home fields are going to be determined, as the Iowa High School Athletic Association takes the recommendation of the Iowa Football Coaches Association this year. As, of course, any game they want can be put in the Unidome. But the Vikes have a right to host, and hopefully it'll be 3 games or up to 3 games here at Viking Stadium. But the fact of the matter is you have to take them 1 game at a time. You remember back in 2008, Benton Community as a 4 seed, thanks to 7 Decorah turnovers in that game, ended up with a victory, or with a close ball game, as Bill Post is down on the sideline with John Carlson. John, take it away.
Down here on the sideline with Coach Post. And Coach, 3-0 after the first quarter. Second quarter was a little bit better story. Was it blocking schemes? They're doing a little moving up front against you. What was the difference there in the second quarter?
Well, I think basically it was, they were doing a lot of blitzing, a lot of stunts that we hadn't seen. They were just catching our guys a little bit off guard or out of balance, and it took time for us to adjust to it, for the guys to see what they were doing. A little uncertainty on who to block, so therefore it was what we were always like a half a step behind everything. And as the game wore on, we got more comfortable with what they were doing, and we started doing the job that we needed to get done.
And that third quarter, you came out throwing the football around, something maybe we haven't seen all season, but Quali got in a groove there and moved the ball down the field, and you scored a touchdown, showing that you can obviously run the football but also pass it as well.
Yeah, I hope you didn't have to get any coronary units out here up in the stands, because I know that probably shocked some of the old boys up there that watch us. But yeah, we haven't had the opportunity to throw the ball that much this year, and I know we don't pass a lot, but we do want to do it when we have to. And Jacob Qualley did an excellent job of moving that down in the third quarter once we got our hands on the ball. They had a nice drive there to start the third quarter, which took a lot of time off the clock and kind of didn't give us a chance to do what we wanted to do there. But our goal was to try to throw the ball around a little bit more, see if we could get some first downs, get some rhythm in the passing game, and Jacob did a nice job. Receivers caught the ball nicely. We blocked pretty well there for the most part, so we accomplished a lot of things there.
Well, finished season 9-0. I finished your regular season here with the district title and playoff game on Wednesday. You do have the right to host, but we'll see what happens here when the parents come out tonight.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, and whoever it is, it'll be a fun deal. It'll be exciting. It's a new season now. It's another goal, another opportunity to accomplish things, and the boys have been excited about it. And So it'll be fun. We appreciate all the support we've gotten from our fans, whether you're at home or whether you're with us. It's been a great year for a regular season. I hope that we can go a ways now on our playoff run.
Well, we thank you for your time, and I hope we're talking to you after a Viking victory on the friendly confines of Viking Stadium next Wednesday.
Yep, thank you. We will.
All right.